You noticed this smell. You felt it, but you didn't believe yourself. You stood in the middle of the hallway, completely alone, and suddenly it was there, for a second. This unmistakable, warm smell of dusty sunlight and old hay. Exactly the way your cat's fur always smelled when she lay in the midday sun. Your mind immediately told you, that is impossible. She is no longer here at all. But today I will prove to you that you absolutely didn't just imagine it. What you experienced in this fleeting moment was no trick of your desperate brain. It was one of the most direct, honest messages a soul can send at all. Scientists have long known that no sense is as closely linked to our memories as our sense of smell. A single whiff of a familiar scent can immediately catapult us back years into the past. But what happens when the source of this scent no longer exists physically? When the old basket has long since been washed or put away, and it suddenly smells like it anyway. In spiritual research, this fascinating phenomenon is called clairolfaction. It is the special ability to perceive the energetic presence of a soul through a scent. And with cats, who had such a deep connection to us, this happens surprisingly often. Imagine you come home from work exhausted and unlock the door. Suddenly, in the hallway, this very fine, almost invisible scent wafts towards you. A smell that reminds a bit of burnt toast or warm nuts. Exactly the smell of her small, rough paw pads when she had just woken up. You stop, your heart skips a beat for a small moment, and you take a deep breath. But as soon as you try to consciously grasp the scent, it has already completely disappeared again. Many people then think they are slowly going crazy from sheer unbearable grief. They believe their brain produces this sensory illusion to soothe the unimaginable pain. But let that really sink in for a moment. Why should you imagine exactly this smell? Why not her meow? Why not the feeling of her fur under your fingers? Because a smell requires extremely little energy in the spiritual world to be transmitted. When your cat's soul wants to visit you from the spiritual world, it takes strength. Creating a physical touch or a loud noise is energetically incredibly difficult. But sending a familiar scent directly into your subconscious is like a gentle whisper. It is her way of quietly saying hello without frightening or upsetting you in the process. She uses clairolfaction to deliver a very clear, simple message to you. She is saying, I am right here, I am watching over you, you are not alone. Animal communicators report that cats in the afterlife often maintain their beloved routines. They still patrol the house, check the windows and guard your sleep. And sometimes, when they brush very close past you, they leave this energetic scent. It is as if an invisible, gentle breeze carries their essence directly to you. Do you remember the evenings when she snuggled closely against your neck? This soft, earthy smell that always immediately had a calming effect on your pulse. If you suddenly smell this scent in the bedroom now, it is no sad coincidence. She has noticed that you are sad, stressed or deeply lonely inside right now. And she comes to you right now to comfort you with her energetic presence. It is her ultimate proof of love that goes far beyond the boundaries of physical death. Maybe you are thinking now, but how can an energy even have a physical smell? The answer lies in the unique vibration that every living being carries within itself. Every cat has its very own frequency, like an energetic, invisible fingerprint. When this vibration meets your own aura, your brain translates it as a smell. It translates this frequency into what you associate with her the most: love and security. It is like a secret, invisible password between you and your beloved cat. Only you know this special scent, and only you can decode this loving message. And here comes the moment that will show everything in a completely new light for you. Many report that this scent appears exactly when they are not thinking about their cat at all. You are standing in the kitchen cooking, your thoughts are completely on everyday stress. And right then, this warm scent of hay and sunshine suddenly brushes past you. This proves that it cannot be a psychological projection of your own active grief. It is a conscious, intentional visit from a soul that exists completely freely and independently. She actively decides to check on you exactly in this moment. You are her best friend, her protector, her whole world in this one life. And this deep, incomparable bond does not simply tear just because her body was tired. She may no longer have a physical form to brush against your legs, but her spiritual presence is strong enough to fill the whole room with love. You no longer need to frantically search for her remaining hairs on the carpet. Her existence is no longer limited to the physical remains she left behind. She is now pure energy, and energy permeates everything, everywhere and at all times. The next time you suddenly have this familiar, warm scent in your nose, don't flinch, don't get sad, and above all, don't tell yourself you are dreaming. Take a deep breath, close your eyes for a second and allow the feeling of closeness. It is perfectly okay to shed a tear while doing so, but let them be tears of emotion. Because in this tiny, fleeting moment of time, two worlds stand still, just for you. She has crossed the rainbow bridge, yes, but she has never forgotten the way to you. She finds it blindly, guided by the love that you both have built up over the years. And as long as you are open to receiving her silent, invisible signs, she will never really completely disappear from your daily life. I sometimes wonder, what would she want to tell you in this moment if she could? Maybe she would ask you not to stare into empty corners with tear-stained eyes so often anymore. Maybe she would tell you that she is proud of you and always remains watchful. This question remains open, and maybe that is exactly the right place for it. Because only you know the true answer, deep in your own loving heart. Do you smell it? She was just here, and she will always come back to you. It is an invisible bond that can never be severed. Your souls are connected on a level that lies beyond life and death. This scent is the most tangible proof of an infinite love. So let go of the fear and open your heart to these magical moments. She is there, in every ray of sunshine and in every fleeting breath. Forever in your home, forever in your life. Your ever faithful little spirit, watching over your soul.